Hi everyone. Welcome to Monday Morning Mastery powered by the Next Academy. Building construction leaders for what comes next. I'm Cody Phillips. As always, I hope this finds you ready to attack the week ahead and also continuing your positive momentum on the next 66 challenge that I laid out to you in last week's episode. If you weren't part of the over 6,000 people who heard or watched that episode, the challenge was to pick one goal that you're going to do every day for the next 66 days. And as I mentioned, I don't care if it's waking up early or working out or meditating or journaling, but try to pick something that will move you closer to your ultimate dreams, goals, and visions. But I encourage you to keep it simple. These micro wins are so important to building the life that you are ultimately dreaming of. And today I'm going to talk to you about what I consider a must-have in your emotional toolbox for success from the teaching of PhD Gary Seaman. Mental toughness or grit means the ability to stay focused and keep pushing to achieve long-term goals despite short-term setbacks. You will not be able to develop the habits necessary to complete the next 66 or accomplish your goals without mental toughness, without willpower. Remember, as Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Life confronts us with unexpected challenges, like a global pandemic that drives good companies out of business. This becomes your problem when you discover that your employer of 20 years is shutting down next week. Your world has just turned upside down. You don't know what to do. You can't catch your breath. And you really find yourself with scary options. Do you abandon your career? Take any job you can find? Go back to school for more training? Move to a different community, a smaller home? You and many others might find it difficult to pick up the phone to get things going. And you begin to put yourself down for being weak or lazy. You can't muster that get up and go to get it done. Maybe you force yourself to act. Even then, you ask yourself, why is it so hard? Am I really this lazy? How do you overcome that? Our cultural ideal is to be strong in adversity. It's an ideal because it's not something everyone can do. Certainly not on cue. It's also too easy to see toughness under pressure as an ability you either have or you don't. But our living world has few absolutes. Most handle some situations well and get overwhelmed by others. Can you strengthen your ability to keep your wits under pressure? Absolutely. And let's see how we can build that mental muscle to be tough in the face of adversity. Think of a decathlete in the Olympic Games who competes in 10 events that test strength, skill, and endurance over a grueling 2 days. A decathlete's training cannot neglect any of these attributes and needs time to succeed. Otherwise, they'll excel at the shot put but fail at the javelin throw or the 1,500 meter run. Likewise, if you're going to build mental muscle, you'll build on your strengths, but you also need to shore up your weaknesses. A person with mental toughness faces challenges directly and is effective in solving them. I believe that someone who's mentally tough has a combination of willpower, skill, and resilience. So how do you build this mental toughness? For one, do hard things. Doing hard things over and over will callous over your victim's mindset. When in doubt, choose hard. Willpower can be thought of as a combination of intention, effort, and courage. That's what I'm going to talk about now. Intention is the will and willpower. It's the tenacity to stay on task or return to it until the work is done. To build awareness of what may need to happen, you will need to clarify your values to make choices consistent with them. You may also explore the consequences of changing a behavior, what you may fear losing as well as what you may gain. So when you're ready, you'll choose to change on your own terms. Effort is power and is enhanced by helping you accurately gauge the amount that's needed. If you're facing a big challenge, You may be scared or feel helpless or hopeless about taking it on. If this is the case, you will need to address those underlying vulnerabilities so that you don't stall out. If you give up easily, you may surface the thoughts of past experiences that leave you feeling scared, helpless, hopeless, and then explore alternate ways to view that situation. All along, you're going to need encouragement and support. Courage is the willingness to bear the intensity of fear and those other emotions and do what you need to do anyway. An essential element of courage is awareness. Using mindfulness practices to build your capacity to witness your experience and act in your best interest despite discomforts and distractions is a great way to build courage. As Vincent van Gogh said, if you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means, paint. And that voice will be silence. So today, as challenges arise, find the willpower through intention, effort, and courage to face them head on. I hope this episode helped you as you begin this week anew. Remember, if you decide to join along in the Next 66 challenge, please use the hashtag Next66 on social media so we can all follow along with your journey. Special shout out to my friend and colleague, Western PA NECA Executive Director and Next Academy co-creator, Chad Jones, who just celebrated his 40th birthday yesterday. It's been an awesome journey working with you, growing together in a professional capacity. Our friendship is second to none. I appreciate you. Happy birthday, buddy. To all of you listening and watching, thank you so much for your support of these messages, your willingness to share with coworkers, friends, and family throughout the social media landscape. I literally couldn't believe on Facebook alone I had over 6,000 views last week. If I can ever help you in any way, please do not hesitate to reach out. I'm always here to help, or more importantly, find you the necessary resources that are far smarter than I that can help you as you travel on your personal and professional leadership journey.